Living with Power, shout out to Dr. Lena. They did a lot of the setup behind our trip to Uganda, Africa, where we did a medical mission for 2 days. Myself, along with two other NCAA athletes that play football at Cornell, had the idea of promoting a sports camp after the medical mission, knowing a lot of families would be coming in. Not only did we bring the equipment for doing that and bring them gift bags with stickers and little trinkets and whatnot, but we fed them both days, which was huge. Over there, it's a little harder for people to come by meals, depending on their circumstances. So that might have been even more rewarding than teaching the soccer itself. Just getting to help people out and seeing how many people came out was provided a lot of perspective.
Day one of the sports camp. We're out here in the village in Lugar. Here's the pitch. Homes, the people. Very excited. Let's get into it.
During the 2 days of the medical clinic, we were obviously spreading the word as much as possible. We were all assigned to different translators, so if we wanted to talk to somebody that didn't know English, we'd have them kind of spread the word for us in a way. And walking around the different villages and talking to the little kids. They haven't seen somebody that looks like me in some cases, so they were very intrigued and wanted to hear more about our camp. Getting to tell them that I'm an NCAA athlete was awesome because they see me as professional, which was really cool. Going into the camp, not a lot of expectations. We had a lot of gear that we brought with us. That my mom and Dr. Lena helped put together. So we had about 250 kids the first day, and they came together and we spoke to them a little bit. They asked us a couple questions about America. We gave them our backgrounds and kind of where we came from and why we're here, to help kind of share a positive light for them through sports and outside of sports as well. And I thought that soccer and teaching soccer was a great way of doing that because soccer is the world's language. And although I couldn't speak their language, we could all play soccer and get along that way. And then going into the last day, obviously depleted of energy, having been through 6 hours of coaching kids, and I use the word coaching loosely because it was more so hurting the kids with how many we had. But going into the last day, we knew that word would spread. We got even more lunches for them. And then over 350, 400 kids that showed up, all different ages. We initially set it up to be a youth sports camp, and then people of like teenagers or even older were just showing up to be together in the community, which we thought was awesome because it was held at a school. So a lot of different people just came through at different times, and we got to play obviously a big soccer game, which was one of my favorite parts, but also show them American football for those Cornell football players that I mentioned, and then volleyball and showing them different racing games, and they seemed to enjoy it just as much as we did. It was a lot of fun, very enriching experience to get into their culture and learn different things, eat new foods, learn a different language. And teaching soccer was really the cherry on top, that we were able to give each pairing of kids a soccer ball as they left. And just driving back to the fortress where the medical mission was held, just seeing kids dribbling the ball on the roads going back to the place was just like it tied the knot on the experience for me in terms of knowing the impact that I made. When my mom initially pitched me this idea of going to Uganda, Africa in the middle of a semester of my last semester of college, I had my qualms, and I don't know if this is going to work out. I talked to a couple professors as soon as I heard the news that this trip was going to be possible back in October. So I obviously jumped on the opportunity to sit down with professors and say, hey, this is what I want to do. Is this possible? Is this feasible with your classes? Being in good standing with professors and having a smaller school obviously helps with that. But all my professors in the school were really great at helping me out in terms of getting ahead on work. And most professors honestly just said, hey, just drop this. This is going to be more important. You're going to come back and we're going to catch you up.